Hi, welcome back to Raunchy Reality Recap. So in this video, we're going over love love after lockup. Now, this is Joynami and Red, sorry. And again, I'm gonna start with the other things I've been saying in my other videos I'm doing today that your girl hasn't been keeping up with this, but I'm gonna try harder this next coming up season. I'm gonna do it every week. That's my goal. Please help me. So, anywho, let's go over a small recap of what's been happening between Joynami and Red. I keep on calling Reed. So, anyways, we find out that homegirl had gotten pregnant. But when she cheated on him with 3 different men, so she don't know who's the baby daddy. So he gets out of jail and then we have the mama who apparently has a background check out according to Amber, because his mama ain't the greatest person. I'm just gonna put it that way, by far. So we go there and we have his mom. You could tell she's trying to start stuff between them because she wants him for herself to stay back home with her, which, I mean, maybe your charges, lady, might be a reason your son don't want to stay home with you. So, anywho, she starts telling Joynami about him texting these girls in prison, and the girls sending him money, and then, him sending it to Joynami and all that stuff, and she's all upset and everything, and it's like, girl, didn't you cheat on him and get pregnant? And now he's supposed to be your baby daddy? I mean, come on now. You can't get too mad. You can't really get too mad because you straight up cheated. And how technically it wasn't physically cheating with women. It was emotionally cheating. But at least his emotionally cheating got you something in return. The only thing your physical cheating did was, hit him up with, parenting duties to a child that's not biologically his. So I think you came out on the better end of this. So anyways, they get to, I guess, their hotel, and apparently he's been talking to a girl on the down low, which straight up looks like she has a lot of problems. Yeah, homegirl looked like she had a lot of problems. So he ends up leaving the hotel room, I think was last week, with the girl. And, he came back and Joynami found out that he left with the girl. Didn't find out that he did the dirty with the girl, but she was upset he left with her, which, rightfully so. She's allowed to be upset. I don't really have, I don't really feel sympathy for her personally because girl done dirty herself. So, to me, it's karma, but she has the right to be upset about it. So she ends up leaving. Okay, she ends up driving down the road, and we hear Red talk about how, he had, did the dirty with that girl, and apparently it wasn't good as Joynami, so he did it for nothing. And now he wants to be faithful. Now he's seeing the light. And it makes me think, if the girl was actually good in bed, would he be still saying the same things? Or he's only saying that because he's like, man, that was trash. I don't know why even, now Joynami's leaving me and it was for nothing. Not even good. So, yeah. I think he would be singing a different tune if the girl was better than Joynami, which, man, that has to be some crap now for that girl, for him to sit in there on national television telling everybody else that you're worse than Joynami. Kind of felt sorry for that girl, but then I don't. So, yeah, so we have that, and, Joynami's, riding, the wind down the road in the rain, and, sitting there crying and boo-hooing, but, this is a man I wanted to be, I wanted to be a father for my child, and it's like, girl, this, again, with these relationships, with these men in prison, it's not even his child, okay? It's not his child. He has no ties to it. He has no tie to that child biologically. So, I mean, even if you want it, and y'all hear that? Okay, if you hear that order, that's my dishwasher. I have one of those that hook up to the sink, So if you hear that noise, that's what it is, okay? So, anywho, they, why are we getting these kids to call these men who are not their actual fathers, that are in jail and can't really do fatherly duties? Why are we putting these kids in this situation? Okay, Joynami, what you should have done is, I don't know, maybe contact the man that, or I don't know, you could have gone to Mari. He would have found, well, never mind. Mari's not on TV no more. But still, $500, and you could have got one of them DNA tests, okay? And then you could have sat there and had the man that was really the kid's father actually have a possibility of being in this kid's life. No, instead, you are selfish and irresponsible, and you make a man who's in prison, who has, for a long time, has no way of actually being a physically there father for them. And now he goes out and cheats on you. And now the kid's out of a father. Like, you get where I'm coming from? You're putting these, if you sat there and would have been honest with yourself, honest with the person, honest with the real father, and honest with the kid, you could have been like, not having to worry about this right now. So instead of your heart's getting broken, now you have possibly your child's heart's getting broken, and it would all have been avoided if you made better, less selfish decisions. So, anyways, let's get past that. In the next scene, we see Joynami in a hotel room. Apparently, she drove 5 hours away, slept a few hours, and then she's just gonna drive back and pick him up. Like, girl, please. Didn't she hawk her grandmama's, family heirloom for what, 50, 40, 50 bucks? I can't even remember, but it wasn't a lot. And now she's just going to waste money like that? Like, you're wasting gas money, hotel room money for that you got from hawking family heirlooms for a man that can't stay faithful? And now you're going to go right back and pick him up. Ain't no man in this world will get me to waste 5 hours of driving for him. I'm sorry. I am not a driver. I mean, I drive, but I don't like to drive, okay? So there's no way I would be driving that long and then be like, oh, okay, I'll just turn around another 5 hours. So what? Like, no, girl. No. You better find somebody to drive you 5 hours to meet me, because there's no way I would sit there and drive that 5 hours, especially for a man like that. Okay? So we see exactly how desperate Joynami is, at least to me, because wasting 5 hours, actually that's like a 10-hour drive. You drive 10 hours. Driving 10 hours for a man that just cheated on you? Well, I don't think she knows she physically cheated. She don't know they did the dirty, but come on, we know they did the dirty. So yeah, she just wasted 10 hours of her life in driving, gas, money, and all that for a man that cheated on her after a few days of being out. Which again, we can't really say much because she cheated on him with 3 guys. So again, excuse me. If this was anybody else besides Joynami, I would feel bad for her, but I don't really feel that bad for her. So anywho, she drives back, goes back to Red, and they kissy make up, and he says, he's gonna do better. She can look at his phone and all that. He loves her, and I think it was just him panicking that he didn't have anybody else to sit there and take care of him like Joynami would, and he was going to be stuck at his mommy's house, which I'd be panicking too if I was going to be stuck at that lady's house with all those offense charges. Okay? Boy, probably scared of his mama. I would be too. Shoot. He don't want to stay there. Nobody else does. So, anywho, that's what I see. That's where the show ends. So I'm thinking it's going to pick up. I think they're coming back for there are so many different show names, so please excuse me if I say the wrong show name, okay? But Life After lockup. That's what it is. Life after lockup is coming up next. So I guess that's where it picks up, because I think they're going to be a part of that. But as far as what my YouTube channel that stole the show and put it on YouTube, that's where it ends. And then I see some guy talking in a foreign language at a computer screen, and it goes blank from that. So that's where it ended. So anywho, y'all like, subscribe, and share. We'll be getting on this. And like I said before, I am definitely going to start doing these every week. Try to drop them on a Monday. I definitely want to do stuff this Christmas to kind of keep on everybody in the Christmas spirit. We're going to be talking about different people, how, looking up different Instagrams, see how they celebrate in the holidays. And I'm going to try to bring y'all a video each day, different things. So if you like Sister Wives, Love After Lockup, some Teen Mom, Mama June, all these dirty, nasty reality shows, definitely hit me up. We'll be going through them all month long. So y'all have a great day. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye.